Whew. Okay, yeah. I just had to do some stuff, but now I think we have, we can easily get
No
through
one
this
is
last
trying
one.
to
What
kill
in the
anyone.
world are you talking about?
Skipping 1/3 Gaelic. Honestly, I don't even. Skipping 2. Skipping 3/3
Okay.
Gaelic. A man in my position has to be just a little bit.
Yeah.
3/3
Come on.
Self-voicing disabled.
Bring this to use a Stilson statement right here.
Take that!
Okay. Pressure on the second statement, and yeah.
Objection!
It's the blood.
Anyone who knows anything can see that blood doesn't make sense for a murder.
Yep. Present the blood on the floor.
Take that!
You noticed it too, didn't you?
Okay.
And
then
where
the
would all that
on the
blood lead?
airlock door.
Exactly. But why was all the blood there? What happened to create such a strange pattern in the first place?
Airlock.
Objection!
This is absurd on the very face. What does this single fact mean in isolation? It doesn't matter. The point is that you have nothing that connects what you just showed us with the murder that you're now claiming.
Sure. But they know why that error log was important. Because it wasn't just the airlock decompressing, was it?
Tool manifest.
Now your airlock opens, knife pops out, cuts our victim's neck, sprays blood all over. So, what happened last? What was that last thing they did that made this all so confusing?
The bloody handprint. Yeah, that was a right handprint, not a left handprint.
Am I done now?
Yes. Yes, of course. I just can't understand how I could be so disconnected from reality. But you're telling me, showing me, that there's no way that this could have been a murder. What am I even supposed to do about this?
Shit. He's so close to getting it, but he's so fucking stubborn.
Self-voicing enabled. Yeah, he's stubborn. That's one adjective you'd use to describe him. Also perhaps very willing to execute people over nothing, but that's kind of a mouthful to say.
Keep your shit together. There's something in here we can push him on. That last bit over the edge.
1/3 Gaelic. I just can't. Self-voicing disabled.
Objection!
Oh, wait, must be supposed to be repeat something.
Self-voicing enabled. So what reason would he have had to think that anyone would target him specifically? Surely there was something he was doing that maybe he thought someone would disapprove of to the point of wanting him dead. 1/3.
What reason did I have to think that someone would kill me on my own ship?
Self-voicing disabled.
Objection!
Self-voicing enabled. It's good to be flexible, to be willing to change your opinions when new information comes up. You always thought that Gaelic was all about that kind of intellectual curiosity and honesty.
I wouldn't have even
2/3.
believed it was possible.
Self-voicing disabled.
Okay.
Objection!
Okay, but is that really it? For one thing, Accepting the truth that's right in front of him would be a good start.
I feel like a
3/3.
complete fool.
Self-voicing
Yeah,
disabled.
You are.
Take that!
Fortunately, you've got one more thing to show.
Of course. The answer was there all along. Why would I think that anyone would want to kill me? Because the Empire doesn't have any tolerance for deviation. And look at me. Even back when we first met, I was hardly the perfect model of Alternian society.
Well, I mean, he did act kind of like he had a gigantic stick up his ass all the time, so.
And yes, I'll admit that I'd been experiencing a certain degree of red feelings for Tagora.
Gaelek, and
Whether or
yes,
not these feelings
I'll
were
admit that
extended
I'd
to
been
the degree
experiencing
which
a
would be
certain degree
considered
of red feelings for Tagora.
vacillation.
One whether or not
is
these
perhaps
feelings
left
might
up to
extend to
the
the degree which would be considered vacillation is perhaps left up to interpretation, but I think the point stands that they are outside the typically accepted parameters for someone of my position. Selected. Gaelek,
in the Empire.
and yes, honestly, Gaelek looks like he's about to cry. Gaelek frowns heavily and looks around the bridge, as if he's finally seeing it for the first time. He bends over and presses his fingers into the bridge of his nose, groaning audibly.
I believe that I owe you an apology, my friend. You went far above and beyond any duty you had to anyone, and in doing so you revealed the truth behind this whole messy business. If there's anything that I can do to repay you, please let me know.
Well, so there is one thing. You're not sure exactly how, but you seem to have found yourself in a bit of a situation where you're on the Empire's call lists or something. No big deal, it's whatever, but it would be nice to not be on those anymore.
I suppose I could do something about that, yes.
He pulls out his palm husk and makes a few quick notes. After another few seconds, your own palm husk vibrates quietly.
I believe you've given me a lot to think over. I need to go lie down in my quarters for a while to compose myself.
Specifically with regards to my position within the overall Alternian hierarchy and what that implies for both myself, specifically, and society at large. This is not a euphemism or anything. I am exhausted.
Select Gaelek. Gaelek, Gaelek. Selected. Gaelek, I believe that you've given me a lot to think over. I need to go lie down in my quarters for a while to compose myself. 3. Triza 1 at Imperial Alerts. 1 at Imperial Alerts. Recent intelligence suggests that is no longer a threat to the Empire. Please update your kill lists accordingly. 1 minute at Imperial Alerts.
Okay.
Listen to the selected.
What's her message?
Gaelek, I believe that you've given me a lot to think over. I need to go lie down in my quarters for a while to compose myself. 3 at Real Trizatethes. 1 at Real Trizatethes. Guess is okay, but I've got my eye on you.
Okay. Don't think we ever
Barber.
really directly met Triza yet, but
Selected. Gaelek, I believe that you've given me a lot to think
I'll tell
over.
you that things are normal.
I need
that
to go lie
everything's
down in my
fine.
quarters.
They're fucking liars.
Gaelek, I
Once
believe
again,
that you've given
thank
me
you.
a Gael 2.
Well, it's been fun, but I'm going to go make sure my Kismesis is okay.
Tagora,
2 more messages. Okay.
selected. Tagora, well, it's been fun, but I'm going
Thanks
to
a
go
lot,
make sure my
Alien
Kismesis
Invasion
is
of One.
okay.
Now he's going to be
1 at
weird
Better
and
Call
Loki
Gorger.
while he
1 at Better.
processes his guilt.
Selected.
Jesus. Thanks, Alien Invasion of One. I think you did the right thing here. Okay.
Selected. Tagora. You begin to hand Tagora back his palm husk when he stops you with a shake of his head.
Keep it. I've got tons of them. Anyway, off I go.
Not so fast, Tagora.
Tagora freezes in place and turns to look at Stilsa.
You've been dodging out of doing any of your own work for a peregrine now. I'm done with it.
G. Or whatever.
You're coming back with us to the Justitia, and there's nothing you can say to get out of it.
Tagora sighs and his shoulders slump.
Fine. Let me go pack some things, and we can leave.
Zizi, I'll go pack our bags. And you... I never did catch your name, actually.
It's okay. Your name is an unknowable construct in this specific instanced narrative framework. Stilsa stares at you and you shake your head. Why did you just say that?
Okay, well, you're welcome to come with us until you can figure things out. The Eustacia is the teal home ship. Zizi and I have been living there since we passed our ordeals.
She pecks Theseus on the cheek with a quick kiss and leaves, presumably to go pack. So, neat. If you're going to the teal ship, maybe you'll run into Tajiri. Theseus' face falls.
Tagiri. Who was Tagiri? Oh yeah, was Tagiri the weeb one with like the katana and whatnot?
No, I don't really want to talk about him right now, okay?
Thought he would have been called or something, but it looks like he's actually...
She leans in closer and nods at you.
By the way, thank you. Thanks for not giving away what I've been up to.
Oh, course not. You have no idea why you would even do something so unthinkably stupid.
Apparently you get a special achievement for doing that. I might go back and do that at some point.
But also, maybe she does need to tell Stilsa what she's been involved with. You don't think that her mate Sprit would turn her in either?
Probably not, but she also wouldn't understand. And she'd worry about me constantly, and I don't know if I'm ready for how any of that would play out.
Okay, well, maybe you can talk about it later?
Sure, let's go with that.
Great. Well, in any case you're excited to head over to the Eustacia and possibly run into more of your friends, or maybe make new friends. Actually, you're not so sure that the last bit there should really be your priority anymore. Yeah, better to focus on helping out the friends you already have. You nod to Theseus and let her know that you'd be happy to come back with her until you can at least figure out what's up with your powers.
Good. Just be careful. Things are a lot different than they were.
Alright, Revolution.
Volume 1, Implication Theater. Reluctantly agreed that maybe Alternia isn't always the best. Writing: Jonah Uriley. Voice cast: Anna Marcus, Theseus. CL, Gaelic. Jonah Uriley, Tagora. Tex, Stilsa. Sprite artists: Daydreamer Lex, Tagora, Theseus, Stilsa, Gaelic. Background artists: Miss Bar's journey will continue in Volume 2.
Sure.
Yes. Save slot. File page 1.
Yeah,
Save slot.
Save.
Save slot. Save. Save. Save.
Save. Well, yeah, that's good enough. We'll have to see. I wonder how long it is until the next one comes out. That could be interesting, but yeah, until then, later. Yeah, sorry, this one got split up, two different ones on the same day and whatnot, but whatever. Yeah, we will get into that when it comes out. So, till next time, later.
Save.